Just got my, I guess you call it the X Gantry mounted. As you can see, I can throw it back and forth with somewhat relative ease. I mean, I don't expect it to glide all the way to the end with no resistance, but it does really, really well. And then for making sure it's square to the rails, I have two identical pieces of extrusion clamped to the ends that are flush with the end pieces here. And then what I do is I actually hold it down here on the very end as if only one stepper were driving, and I bring it till it touches, and that much pressure gives me just a tiny bit off. I couldn't get it tuned all the way, but when I press it up, it rests just fine, perfectly square. But if I push it from the center, I get, I don't know if you can see this, there we go. It hits at the same time, and that's about as square as I'm willing to put the effort in to make it for right now, until I actually get a laser beam on it, and the laser beam will tell me just exactly how screwed up I actually am. So really, truthfully, as long as I can't tweak it too much, and I haven't tightened these ends yet, so I've got a little bit of tweak in here, not much, but I tell you, I had it tightened up a little earlier, and once it's tight, there is no tweak. This does not move back and forth, so I can see why auto squaring end stops aren't really used all that much. It would be really, really tough to get this out of tweak. My previous build of a mill, the MPCNC, it was a little bit easier on this kind of length to get the gantry to tweak side to side. So I'm pretty happy with it. I imagine that, of course, linear rails on top of here would obviously be a little better, but I think these roller bearings or roller wheels work out pretty good. Anyway, so I got that part done, and I know it's probably completely out of order. I am building just from the diagram, but I wanted to get this all set. I've got everything else here. I didn't catch that he wanted corner blocks. So the corner blocks that go under here and here, where three pieces all come together, won't arrive until tomorrow. So I Amazoned a little pack of 16 for $8. So I'll get the corner blocks put in. Otherwise, everything else is working great. I got the laser tube mount rested about where it's going to go. I did not realize it was that close to the end, this edge, until I looked at the drawing really closely, and sure enough, that's where he has it. So there's actually very, very little room around this cage. You can kind of see on the side there where the rail comes to the front edge for error, which is okay. I mean, that way you're not wasting a lot of space, and everything's fitting. So, but yeah, building the frame after building the outside cage is a lot like building a ship in a bottle. I had to take my side panels off so I could get it in there and tighten bolts and whatnot. But it's doable, and I just didn't feel like taking this off. I know I said that's what I was going to do, but laziness overtook me. So now I just have the Z bed to put in, and then I'll start wiring electronics here soon.